man, we finally here. NBA 2K14, my career video. And of course it's a little different. You notice something different going on with this. But I did promise everybody, man, that I would explain why it's been 2 months since I've uploaded a NBA 2K video. Now, some people may not give a damn. Other people was like, yo, man, what's going on, man? What, you quit playing it? You quit YouTube and all that? Nah, it wasn't it, man. It wasn't it. Like I said, I would explain it later. And here it is, man. So it's just one of those cases where I always say, man, this game hates me. 2K, I don't want to say they trolled me. They just jerked me something serious, man. It was just crazy. So what had happened? What happened? What happened was I decided that right around the time that I got myself into the, what was that sports commentator March Madness thing, I said that and I pretty much said that I was getting kind of bored with the My Player that I was using. And I said, well, I'm using a shooting guard right now currently. I was using a shooting guard, and I said, you know what? I want to use a play a different position. So I'm gonna do like I did back on what was it, 2K12. I actually played with a power forward. Nobody ever upload power forwards and centers and stuff like that, except for the Two Brothers game, and they had a Who the Journeyman. That's pretty entertaining with the center, but for the most part, it's always point guard, shooting guard, and you may see the occasional small forward. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna make another My Player. So this is where the shit gets freaky, just crazy. So this is what happened. I'm playing the game. I remember like everybody was gone. I was at home, you know what I'm saying, like in the eve, like later evening, probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock. I beat the storm home. This is like, it had snowed like 3 days before, and then it kind of warmed up one day, and this had to be like the very end of March. I said, man, I'm gonna just play this 2K real quick. I played it. Next thing you know, the lights just blink. Like the electricity just flickers, it blinks out. So I'm like, I got the surge protect, so I should be okay. Should be no issues. The game started acting all kinds of crazy. I'm like, what's going on here? So I powered it down via the controller. Now I turned it back on. Now when I turned it back on, this was like after I was just like, it was so crazy because I was just creating a new My Player. So anybody knows with this next gen, they pretty much just screwed up the whole format. Just the simplest stuff, they screwed it all up. Because the simplest things like being able to go in there and just edit your number or stuff like that, just change your name if you want, just little stuff. Like normally if you had a different My Player, you would be able to, everything would be different in that one slot. This one, it's just one My Player, one name, one everything. You can't, you just can't do it. You have to go into features and change the way they look and all this other stuff. It's just like, it's a clusterfuck, man, the way they do it. And that's a wish list item. I will be doing a 2K15 wish list video, but I was like, in the midst of doing all that, and this happened like right as I was getting ready to, they doing the little opening thing, the little cut scene where he at the park and all of that. So I'm doing all this, and that's when the stuff flickered. So I turned it back on, and when I turned it back on, you know how it has your how much VC you have and your emblem or your player, the head on your player and stuff. So I'm looking and I'm like, what the hell happened? Why is nothing there? Like my stuff was completely just zapped out. Now I remember watching a Chris Smooth video like some months ago where he said like his stuff just got glitched out and he was like a level 25 or rated 25 or something like that. So I'm thinking that's what happened to me. Like all my stats are at 25 now. I'm like, my guy at the time was like an 89. I'm like, I'm an 89 overall, 90, close to a 90 overall at the time. And I'm like, what's going on here? What is going on here? So I keep, just trying to search, and see what, what the hell is what. And I don't see anything. So finally I said, you know what? Something crazy just really happened to me. And I was like so mad. I was so pissed off, yo, that I was just like, man, forget this game. I didn't play it for about a good week and a half. Then I decided one day I'm gonna turn it on and see. Now I turned it back on. When I turned it back on the next time, my player, the slot that I had, original my player, the slot that I had was there, and there was another one right underneath it saying power forward. And I hadn't even gotten drafted. I hadn't even played the rookie showcase yet. So when I looked at it, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna mess with this one yet. I'm gonna just do the power forward. I did the rookie showcase and all of that. You know, I was able to go in there and change the way he looked, and I did all of that. I played it. I think I got drafted. Like, I got drafted by the Kings, so it was probably like the number 7 pick. So I did okay with that one. So when I got to playing, I was like, you know what? About 3-4 games into, I'm like, let me go back and see what this one is. So I go back, and luckily, and I do mean luckily, my stuff was all intact. It was all intact. But the one catch about it was, when I went in there to try to edit that my player, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't change the face, because you all remember the face and stuff I had. And I'm like, really? That's what I'm doing here? So it was just like a big clusterfuck, man. It was just like I couldn't change anything on it. Luckily my shoes and stuff were cool and whatnot. But that's why when you saw the little teaser video that I put out there, it was like, you know, coming soon, new look, new team and all of that. You know, it was like I just got on the Timberwolves. I was like, yo, we doing good. And my whole plan of this was the key game every game, pretty much just key game the season. I don't care about winning MVP. I'm not trying to go to the Hall of Fame. I want to get to the free agency part, because I don't see any videos out on that part yet. So I want to be one of the top videos for that. So it was just crazy. I ended up changing the face and the hairstyle and all of that. But here we are, back at it again. And if you do want to see some of those power forward videos, let me know. I'll post some of those as well, you know, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. So I'm trying to get back in the saddle, but that did piss me off. And I didn't play that game like after that for about 3 weeks, because I was just so pissed off. It's like, man, how am I do this, man? My guy just gonna all of a sudden get a facial change. It's like watching the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, basically, and you look up and it's a new Aunt Viv. You know what I mean? That's just how I felt. Like, are you kidding me? So that's pretty much what it is, man. That's what happened. 2K, man. I want to blame it on the storm, but who knows, man? I don't know. It's over with now, and there you have it. That's that, man. I'm out your ear, y'all. Sorry I didn't talk about anything that was going on with what you're seeing right here in front of you, but I just had to vent right now, so I'll have something else for you later. I'm out. That's it.